and welcome to my channel. Well, this is just an experiment because I'm trying to see if I can do a video about traditional knives, which usually require two hands to open and close and manipulate, and without a camera holder or my regular microphone that I clip on, because I have a cat in my lap. And yeah, I could move him and stuff, and usually I wait for those opportunities to do that because um, Buddy is he's what I would classify as a feral cat that has been converted into more of a stray cat, and I'm trying to convert him into a house cat, and he's starting to figure out that, especially in the wintertime, it's warmer in here, there's food in here, he has less, danger in here. Although I did drop a can of cat food on his head the other day while he was eating by accident, and that kind of freaked him out. Um, Cats have a short term memory span of 16 hours, which is pretty long. Most animals, it's measured in seconds. Something happens, but then seconds, unless it's something really threatening to them and stuff, they don't remember it. It's gone. Cats can remember stuff, like I said. Short term memory. They also have long term memory. But anyway, um, so because of that, this is why, you're seeing a cat. And what I wanted to talk about is the various patterns of knives that I keep nearby. And I was also going to talk about um, in a hobby when you're collecting, if you're just starting out with like Rough Rider and stuff like that, or frost knives, or anything you find on a foreign market or whatever, and you find the ones that are at the quality you like and the price you like, you can experiment with getting different patterns, maybe patterns that aren't regularly available, and try them and seeing if you like them. But if you like them, or you find what you like, for me, the upgrade has always been to get a case, and it's not. It, I'm saying it always been. It now is. Usually if I want to go up in quality, but not go to an exclusive knife and stuff like that, I'll get a case. And I know a lot of people are case haters and stuff like that, and but there are a lot of case fans too, and it's just a give and a take. It's an individual thing whether you like it or not. But a knife like this is going to wind up costing uh, I don't know. These are usually like $80 at least. For almost, you can get them on sale. You can find things where you can actually get a case knife for like $40 and stuff like that. But you really have to be looking, and you can't be picky on uh, handle covers. I mean, you have to take what they've got. Um, but what it is to me is, when I was thinking about this, um, is it worth it? What I appreciate about any knife company that makes a good knife is just that. How well do they make the knife, and how much does it cost you for what you're getting? If it's worth it for that and to you, then it doesn't matter what other people think, or the fanboys, or whatever. If you've got a personal preference for a particular knife for whatever reason, um that's fine. Like I said, it's your money. You know, nobody can tell you how to spend your money other than the person supplying you the money. And if you worked for that, then they can't tell you even then after that. It's your money. Spend it on what you want. But what I like about doing something like this is I can inexpensively find out, hey, do I like this pattern or not? Is this practical or not? And I've spent maybe $15. You know, uh, then if you want to try to upgrade, sometimes like cotton samplers. If it's a vault pattern or something like that, or a rare one, you have to get on eBay. You have to go doing a lot of hunting to find. You have to go back in time sometimes to get what you want, and it changes. It changes a lot about what you collect and everything. But I find that that method is working fairly well for me, and I don't have a large collection of case knives. Cats can hear a lot better than I can. But you don't have to spend a ton of money to get a collection, and even these, like toothpicks and stuff like that, it gives you a chance to see if you like that particular series or pattern or whatever, and if you do, then your eyes are open for more than that. Um, with like this Case Mini Trapper, usually if the word mini is in there, I like to have a little bit of reach on my blade, um, mainly because you can cut more with a longer blade quite often. But the inverse of that is that you forget the convenience of a smaller blade, and a lot of times you'll find out you're carrying more blade than you really need. I mean, you have it's better to have it and not need it, than to need it and not have it. But you can get carried away with that, on all different kinds of knives. Usually the best way to fix that is to have one knife in every blade category you think you need on you. And then you don't have to worry. Well, this one's too small, this one's too big. You got, just right sitting right there somewhere on you. Of course, individual laws affect that. I'm trying to dig in my. I usually have it like right next to me, all kinds of knives in boxes and stuff. Let's see if I can get this one open in one hand. Yeah, this is the disadvantage. I'm holding this camera by my hand, and we're trying to open a one-handed, a two-handed opening knife one-handedly, but without getting cut or without getting buddy cut. Yeah, so right away, if this was a thumb flipping knife, ping, or a thumb stud, ting, you know, and often, when you're working, you need two hands. So how I avoid that is I have one-handed opening knife on me usually. I can get out and get his job done. I can close it. I can put it back up, and we have no problem. Whereas when you're carrying a traditional knife, um, you know, you can do it, but it's going to take some practice, and carry band-aids with you because you might get cut. Now, let's see if I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn and dangerous. I don't recommend any of these methods that I'm trying right now because this has got a very strong spring on it, especially from where you're levering from. If you had it down here, it might help a little bit more, but yeah. Um, I mean, I'm not going to scream if anything happens, but Buddy might. All right, oh, we're having progress. You're going to hear it. Managed. It's not easy. Puts a lot of pressure on your thumb, and it's possible to open a slip joint one-handedly, but you got to be very careful. And the stronger this back spring is, we like that because it won't close on you, but it also makes it a lot harder to open. So if you're one-handed for whatever reason, you might be better off with a slip joint with a weaker back spring because you're going to be able to open it easier without damaging yourself. What I did was basically pull up on it, get it started, and hold this heel against the armrest and carefully pull it back, but it's not easy to do. Anyway, I want to thank my assistant Buddy here for demonstrating what cats do most of the time: sleep. And there you go. I hope you found that interesting. This is a first attempt at doing something productive while being held immobilized. Only cat owners understand this. Dogs, you would just tell them, get off. And the dog would jump off and wag his tail and be happy about it. Do that to a cat and see what you get. They have their own version of flipping you off. But anyways, thank you for watching and have a nice day.